104 matches, 39 days, 48 teams. This is officially the biggest World Cup ever, and a lot of people are furious about it. Let's break down why. For decades, the World Cup had 32 teams. Clean, simple, every match mattered. In January 2017, FIFA's council voted to expand it to 48 teams, pushed by President Gianni Infantino. Now, 9 years later, that decision is finally playing out, and the debate is louder than ever. Here's complaint number one: diluted quality. The 48th ranked team in world football is meaningfully weaker than the 32nd ranked team that used to be the cutoff. Adding 16 teams from the weaker end of international rankings increases the chances of lopsided, boring group games. And it's already happening. Curacao lost 7-1 to Germany in their opening match. Complaint number two: it's exhausting. There are now 72 group stage games alone, more matches than the entire Qatar World Cup had in total. Critics say there's barely any real jeopardy anymore. Win just one game, and you're probably advancing. Complaint number three, and this one's serious: player burnout. In the old format, a team reaching the final played 7 matches. Now it's 8, stretched across 39 days instead of 29. FIFPro, the Global Players Union, has called the calendar unsustainable. Stars like Thibaut Courtois and Rodri have even discussed the idea of strikes. And then there's the money question. FIFA is expecting close to $9 billion in revenue this World Cup cycle. The jump from 64 to 104 matches gives broadcasters and sponsors way more inventory to sell. Critics say this expansion was never really about football, it was about cash. But here's the other side of the argument, because it's not all bad. The World Cup has always been defined by underdog stories. Senegal in 2002, Ghana in 2010, South Korea in 2018. The 48-team format dramatically increases the chances of those moments happening. A team that wouldn't have even qualified before can now win group games and reach the knockout rounds. That's a real achievement. And when European officials criticize the format, smaller football nations fired back hard. Football associations from Cape Verde, DR Congo, Jordan, Algeria, and 10 other countries released a joint statement rejecting the criticism, saying there's no such thing as an unimportant World Cup match. They pointed out that every team earned its spot, and every match carries meaning for millions of fans back home. There's also historical precedent here. FIFA has expanded the World Cup multiple times before, and every single time, critics predicted disaster. The 1998 expansion from 24 to 32 teams faced nearly identical complaints. Too many weak teams, too dilute. By 2002, nobody cared. By 2010, the controversy was forgotten entirely. So will history repeat itself? Will the 48-team format just become the new normal in a few years? Honestly, the football will decide that, not the format. If we keep getting Cinderella stories and shocking upsets, fans will forget the complaints fast. If we get a string of one-sided blowouts, the criticism will only grow louder. Comment yes if you think 48 teams ruins the World Cup. Comment and oh if you think it's actually better. Let's settle this in the comments.